Hey guys, welcome back to Adventures in Beauty. It's Katie. Glad you're here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. It's a waterproof long wear foundation and the coverage is insane. And I have been wearing it for the past week and loving it. So let me get into my review, but first let me show you how I apply it. Okay, so as you can see, I have quite a bit to cover up. I've got just general splotchiness all over my face. I've got hyperpigmentation here and redness around my nose, red spot right here, and then kind of fading stuff over here. So I've got quite a bit to cover up. So what I do is I just start with half a pump on the back of my hand, literally like just that much. And then I take my brush and then dab it on like that, and then go and stipple it around my face just so it gets kind of spread out, and then work it in. I mean, can y'all see that coverage already? I mean, it's ridiculous. It covers any bit of redness. And also what I do, and you could do if you want something that lasts long but you don't want something that's high coverage, is I take this brush and then in the places where I really don't need that much, I just keep buffing. So you just shear it out. Just keep buffing and wiping, and so you get down just to the thinnest consistency that you can. And it really makes a difference as far as it looking natural as well. But then go back with just a little bit more and stipple over the areas where you really need more coverage. So that's half a pump, and that's half my face done. I'm going to do another half a pump and do this side, same thing, just stippling around and working it in, because it does set fairly quickly. So it's not like you could, you know, put spots all over your face and work on one area and then come back. Like, no, you have to work pretty quickly, but then at the same time it kind of, I mean, it works pretty fast, so it makes putting on foundation a breeze, really. And y'all see, I mean, that just covered that redness like so fast. And as you can see, well, hopefully you can see, it's not like settling into my pores or my fine lines around my mouth. And now I still do put extra concealer, kind of like color correcting concealer on my hyperpigmentation. This just helps to like fade it a good bit, but then because it is brown, a foundation usually is not going to cover it well enough. Like, you need some kind of like opposite end of the color wheel kind of corrector to fade that, which is what I use on top of that. But if you use a long wear foundation underneath, it lasts even longer. So yeah, so this is how I apply it. So I'm just going to finish applying to the rest of my face, but you see how quick it is. Like, I just need to do my forehead and I'm done. Okay, so I have tried putting this on with a damp beauty blender and with a couple different brushes. Now, the beauty blender makes the finish a bit more like luminous, and it does not set as matte when I use a damp beauty blender. The method that I prefer is this like flat top kabuki. It's like really densely packed. It's from It Cosmetics, and it's the Heavenly Luxe flat top buffing foundation brush, and number 6. This just seems to like spread it out at the perfect consistency and coverage for me. For me, there's like no point in buying like a really full coverage foundation and then like sharing it out. This is so high coverage though that you could use this like the Cover FX custom cover drops and put some of this in with the moisturizer and mix it in with that. Like, it is that full coverage. I've just been loving it because it does not feel full coverage, especially like in the summer, because if something is heavy and it gets, like, I live in the South, there's freaking humidity all the time. It's like the bane of my existence right now. And so if something gets like that dampness to it, oh, and it's thick, you just feel it on your skin. It's just disgusting. So this actually sets and it doesn't move. Now, within like 2 or 3 hours I start to get just a tiny bit of shine within like 3 to 4 hours. It's, you know, around like my really trouble spots right here, it is pretty shiny. And if I blot, it's like nothing ever happened. Some foundations, when you go to blot, it takes off foundation, or it kind of like breaks up and crackles. This does not do that. I love the staying power of this stuff. It doesn't move around. It doesn't shift into fine lines. It's very smoothing, and I really like how it makes my pores look. I set it with the RCMA no color powder, and then I will sometimes bake around the sides of my nose. I don't really need to do under my eyes because it doesn't crease on me for some reason. But I will bake around the sides of my nose. That makes it last even longer. And I have tried it with one primer, which is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. It's my like all-time favorite. That makes it last even longer. Like it takes a good 3 hours for there to be like any kind of shine like breakthrough. I purchased the shade 2.5. Now there's more shades in this range than there are in the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. The 2.5s or the 0.5s are supposed to be the cool pink undertones, and then the 0.0s are supposed to be the yellow tones. And then there's also 0.25s, which are supposed to be neutral, I believe. So a lot of questions I've seen online have been like, does it oxidize? Like some people have said that it oxidizes. And I know certain colors could oxidize more than others. And I know like certain chemistries just make foundations oxidize. I am one of those. Like some brands of foundation, doesn't matter what color it is, doesn't matter how light, whatever the undertone is, like I will turn out orange no matter what. Now on me, what I have found with this one, it's almost like a liquid lipstick type finish, in that, you know how when you put on a liquid lipstick, it looks one way in the like clear jar or whatever. And then when you go to put it on, when it dries down, it can go either like more intense or more cool. Sometimes it stays totally true to the color, but then sometimes it will change. That is what I found with this. So when I was testing the different colors in, I was in Ulta when I got this. So when I was testing the different colors, I tried them on the back of my hand, and they looked like one way when I, you know, first applied them. And then after about 5 minutes, I just kept like looking around the store because I have a problem. And so it was a good like 5-10 minutes that the colors were on the back of my hand. They did change once they set. So it's not like you will go and do your makeup and then 2 hours later look in the mirror and you look like a Oompa Loompa. It's like whatever the undertone is, it becomes like more intense once it sets. So definitely I would say if you try it out in the store, give yourself a good like 5 to 10 minutes to let it set and completely dry if you're swatching it. Then you can get a better idea of what the actual foundation will look like on you. So thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.